Yeah, we're gonna go look at the butter statue, and then you'll get in the
Yeah.
whatever else we're doing tonight.
Make sure you tell me. Send me a telegram on a
Yeah,
scale
I'll
of
send you a telegram.
1 to 10. I should make it
Okay.
1 out of 100, actually, on what you
Okay.
think
One out
of
of
it.
100.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just remember, I worked tirelessly on this thing. It's been quite a few days of me making it and remaking it and reshaping it. And
Oh.
make sure you look at every crevice to really take in the
Okay.
muscle tone that I put in there.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
do it from memory because I obviously was staring at his arms
I
in
know.
great detail.
He has such beautiful arms.
What the hell? Are you okay? Are you salivating right now? Oh. What's over there? Yeah, you know what? That cloud does kind of look like his arms a little bit.
Yeah, make sure you look at everything, okay?
Oh, everything. Okay. Well,
okay.
I will definitely look at the arms.
Well, sure. They're the ones reaching up to the tree.
Perfect replica, right?
What the hell? No.
True to size.
Nope. I will look at the tree. Wait, no, I'll look at. Fuck. Okay,
Well,
if you all
yeah,
need me,
the
you know how
tree
to
is
reach
the
me.
main
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Well,
Okay.
Could you
Chicky, that's
describe Pickle's arms for me, Mary?
Wow. You ever
Let's hear it. I really like the details.
you ever see the ocean on a windy day or the lake on a windy day?
Well, you know, we have a jaunty quest to get to. So
why are you riding like that?
What the hell are you doing?
Well, it's like the ripples and the waves of the water. They're all glistening.
Oh, okay, keep going.
Bumpy
Yeah, keep going.
With
bumpy.
Hi,
Gonna
Florence.
head this way.
Yeah.
Bye, Florence.
Bye, Wyatt and Hazel, Wynette.
Okay.
So bumpy and like the sea on a windy day.
Yeah.
Wow. Does he seen a doctor about that?
That's all.
Just how how awesome he is. Okay. Okay. Sir, I don't even know where you're going. I'm not even on the road. Okay. Sure.
I guess I'll move to you.
You're gonna need to give her a second. She's thinking
I
about
think he
arms.
might want to hear about the.
He wanted to hear about the arms.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what he was waiting for.
Yeah. I mean, that's why the statue is so ripply. It's the best way to capture muscle tone.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite part of
they-
McPickle?
Aren't they cute?
Do you want the honest answer or?
I'd love to hear the
No,
honest answer.
Okay. Well,
And whatever it is, you should describe too.
Why are you getting her to describe everything?
I'm just curious.
You know, if I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, this is gonna sound very selfish of me, but I think my favorite thing about him is how confident he makes me.
Now that I like to hear.
no, it just got real. Now I feel like I'm a dick.
But if we want the other honest answer too, right? That's him. You know, his soul. His soul is very beautiful and funny. God, have you ever had a conversation with him? He's ridiculous. He's the most ridiculous person you'd ever fucking meet, but in the best way possible.
I've only talked to him a few times. That's why I'm trying to figure out everything, you know?
Yeah, you should have a full-blown conversation with him.
I'm
It's
supposed to jump off a bridge with him.
crazy. See, that's
Oh.
exactly what I'm talking about. He's completely unpredictable, yet completely predictable at the same time. But then, you know, you pair that with a pair of arms.
You orange that. No pears, only
Yeah.
oranges.
You pair the inside, all those little pieces of orange, and you
Mhm.
cussed them together within the peel that is his body.
Oh, okay, yes.
God, you have probably the perfect man ever to exist.
It sounds like it. It sounds like no
Once
one
he
could really
grows his
compete.
mustache back.
Oh yeah, God, his mustache was my favorite part until he shaved it.
How did you know you were in love?
Ooh, that's a good question. You know, truthfully, I knew I was in love with him when I realized he's the only one that didn't make me feel like the world was caving in inside itself, in on top of me, burying me alive. Even though it was. But his presence always just felt light to be around. You know? Like, yeah, we're gonna suffocate, but we're gonna suffocate together and probably die laughing to our last breath. I guess that's it. Well, he was the only one who could really actually make me truthfully laugh after all that time of naught. The kind that comes straight from your gut, you know, not from your chest, not from your head and your nose. The one that hurts your cheeks and twists your stomach.
That's too fucking cute.
Mm. I realized when he said we're gonna jump off a bridge, and I said, all right, let's fucking do it. Even though I knew it'd probably kill us both, I'd be happy to die beside him. Following him on some little fucking scheme. Or maybe it's just the fact that he sees me and not what he wants me to be or anything. He accepts what is different about us and accepts what is the same and encourages both equally. Doesn't try to calm me, doesn't try to instigate me, anything. He just takes whatever mood I'm in that day and runs with it. I don't know. I feel like I've always been trying to make myself right for another person. With Julian, with Dale, I was always trying to figure out how can I fit into your life. But with him, it just... who I am is what fits. That gives you a certain undeniable confidence that you have what it takes to look after him and he has what it takes to look after you. Like in Annisburg, I never would sneak up a bounty hunter like that the way I did. But I feel like I saw an opportunity that I otherwise wouldn't have the eye for, or wouldn't feel confident enough to take. But when I saw him shooting at Pickle and Pickle trying to shoot back even though he was up on a roof out in the open, it made me realize I'd rather cut Johan's head off right then and there than let him shoot another bullet at him. Well, yeah, I felt kind of like a creep because I had to get all the detail memorized in my brain, so every night I had to just kind of, you know, really stare hard at his arms and muscles and whatnot without him noticing that I was just watching
No.
him.
You gotta do it with him noticing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You don't think it's gonna scare him? Well, not anymore.
No.
Definitely not gonna
No.
scare him anymore, but... Well, I didn't want him to know what I was doing, though. Now he knows that it existed and it's a thing, so...
So now you can just stare away.
Yeah. For the rest of our lives. Oh, it's probably a good thing I only have one eye. If I had two, I'd probably faint. It's quite a sight.
The rest of your lives. That's a really, hopefully, really long time. It could also be a really short time. That's that is that's a lot.
With the way we live, darling, I'd rather have one person, the same person by my side dealing with all this bullshit than stranger after stranger. Strangers are exhausting. And you never know which one's gonna turn on you. Pickle, I know for a fact, isn't going to hurt me that way. I can trust him. I'd take that trust over anyone else who comes my way.
Huh.
That's not something that can be taught or molded. It's something that just is or isn't. When you know, you know. I was always uncertain, before, like I said. Even with Julian, the one I thought was the love of my life, I was uncertain, and he proved my uncertainty to be founded, to be rooted in something, that I should have trusted my gut when he started losing his mind. Adele I was uncertain with obvious reasons, of course. Though I loved her deeply, we just didn't fit. But Pickle, even before I knew I loved him, I knew there was something about him that just felt right. Even before I was even really his friend. From the first time I saw him in St. Denis running around those alleyways, keeping the deputies chasing him, circles, 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 all over the place, I was intrigued. It's a funny thing, intriguement, isn't it? Wonder. If a guy can intrigue you the way he intrigues me, well, you're in for a wild ride. I'll take that wild ride over a boring jaunt any day. Not that our jaunt was boring, but you get my point.